And hello, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary people. Simon Burnham with yet another recording session of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. And I am not alone.
Hi everyone, I'm Blood Sakura.
Yes, we are recording this at Saki's house. She is a bit quiet because of a nightmare that she had today. So she'll hopefully feel a bit better soon and get a bit louder, but we'll just wait and see.
If I'm not loud enough, if I feel like I'm not going to be loud enough, I'll just lean in.
Yeah. um, so there's been quite a bit of progress um, since the last time I recorded. Um, the Yuki Dorugreimon, known as Sakura, needs only 24 more attack points to be able to digivolve. um, Stephomon has an attack of 204, which is like 116 away from the amount it needs. Myotismon has an ABI of 104. Hopefully soon I'll be able to get the rest of the stuff that I need. I have Chimeramon, finally. It doesn't even fit in the freaking screen, by the way, folks.
It's huge.
It really is. And the thing is, there's one more form for it to get into. But to do so, I need Machine Draymon for that. So yeah. That's now that my buttons are still being a bit fucky wucky, but anyway.
Do you want I can head downstairs and get some corn?
Yeah, let's try that.
Right, I'll be back in a minute, everyone.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'll just carry on like normal.
Hopefully soon I will.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'll be back.
love. Um, we've got Akatoriumon here with us. Gives us that nice boost with the force encounter of the two. And Black Groundmon. I've been getting his ABI up for obvious reasons. So yeah. I'm currently on a mission. I had to start a mission to get to a good area. So I'm doing problems at Digipedia. Need to find the criminal inside this place. Um, oh, um, I don't like the fact that most of my Digimon are viruses at the moment, but we'll see how things go. Hopefully,
Saki's back and I've got a candy cane.
I reminds me, I really should have got myself some more snacks.
We should have asked him a long time ago. We should order.
Ah, fuck yeah, we did, kill me.
I need to check for this division.
No, it is not. Okay. Alright.
We'll get my whole water right.
Yeah. I mean, they're rough out today, so.
Huh?
As far as I know, they're rough out today if they haven't gone out already.
They haven't gone out.
Mm,
Dad's awake.
yeah.
And Mom's awake in bed.
Yeah. There's not much some people be with her.
Yeah, so where's he there?
Probably.
Any better?
Whatever. Yeah.
What do you get? I haven't used it as much as you do.
Well, for some reason. Oh, yeah, you formatted yours a bit differently.
Did I?
Yeah.
You can reformat it if you want.
That's fine. I'll just not get used to it, that's all. Right now, some buttons will actually match. So, for example, A button is actually going to be A instead of B.
Oh yeah, because I actually made it, match the actual fucking job.
Yeah. And I've got to get used to that. That's going to be fun, folks.
It's like me having to get used to PS3 controllers when we were playing Lucky One
Yeah,
on the first day we were here.
yeah, exactly.
to it, but like,
It'll take a bit of time, yeah. Right, okay. I don't know how I've somehow ended up back here.
but like your buttons aren't as covered.
No, they're completely fine. I just,
Like I said, I don't play it as much. I don't play with the controller as much as you do because I'm used to playing keyboard and mouse.
yeah. I don't even want to know what the freaking keyboard and mouse controls would be for this.
WASD.
Not say for the movement, yeah. Nothing nice.
Then, pending, it could be arrows, like not arrows, the mouse itself, or like in Persona 4 Golden, it's Q and E button to go left and right on the options menu.
Yeah.
And then I think the arrow keys to sort the camera angles out. So, yeah.
Tintamon is the one messing with the Digipedia. So we've got to start him. I feel kind of bad having a bunch of ultimates against a rookie. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't. Beat his ass, young Midoriya.
It's definitely not good. As you can see, I have turned off the battle scenes. Considering what happened with Stefan before we got to Edamon and beat his ass. I've only really had that crash the one time, so I don't know if like maybe it's safe to try again. Or,
Try it when we're not on the recording.
That's what I'm thinking. 475 medals, wow. Just to let you guys know, because obviously you guys would have seen Hoodimon as I was. I think I went through the farm. I don't know if I did. I have literally rushed through Hacker's memory so that I could have Hoodimon for this, and also so I can have something for the new game plus.
Woo.
Because as we found out, the Eaters are only available
In New Game Plus.
Yeah, because you need to go down the Arcadium online.
Yay.
Which I find,
Cause I'm a bad hacker.
which, you know, I find the fact that they did that a bit bullshitty, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
Gotta go to Calmon level 4.
I still don't fully understand everything.
No, that's fair. I don't expect you to understand it all at one point.
You're lucky I barely understand what I know now.
True.
Like, if it quizzed me on what's weak to what, I'd just sit there for a few minutes before I'd actually answer.
To be fair though, like, it's kind of a bit of like common sense. Like, obviously, a virus is going to be strong against data because a virus destroys data.
Yeah.
Just like how a vaccine destroys the virus.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's my head, so.
Yeah, I don't have the best heads.
Recently, my memory has just been dropping.
No, that's really not at all.
Like, my memory's been dropping and my sense of knowledge just in general has been dropping. Like, I can't do the most basic of basic. And real life.
Yeah.
How do I do this? How do I do that? And it's like the most basic shit ever. You know you're screwed when that happens.
Yeah.
How offensive that sounds. Really?
So good thing you're the level of the parents then. Because I don't see you moving out anytime soon.
Oh, hell no. I'll be living here well into my 60s.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then when they pass, I'm just going to the next person.
If not being a caring home by then.
Depends when mum and dad pass.
Which hopefully won't be for a long time.
Hopefully not. But yeah. After that, I'll just move on to the next person. Which, if we're still friends at that point, might be you.
Very well might be. That's if I'm not in a care home by then.
Might be Tom or Wayne then. Actually, Wayne is like the same age. So,
I've got to say, Will's older than me. Fucking hell.
yeah.
He's old enough to be your dad.
Yep.
So it might be Pum.
Yeah. He's just like 1 or 2 years old, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, any poor sod is gonna get trapped with me.
I can hear something like outside the fucking door.
I can't, but then again, I'm used to him. Last time I checked, he was sitting on the bed in there.
Oh, I can hear him breathing.
That was him just getting up from bed.
I've got really fucking good ears, and if I could hear him breathing.
Could have been mine.
Nah. I know the difference between a human and a dog breathing.
Hello. It took my like half of the family.
So yeah, also look at the stats I need. Defense of 170, intelligence 150, attack 180, which I've got. ABI of 80, cam 100%, and then cam 100% with machine gun on. Defense and intelligence might not make it there without me doing a lot of bullshit.
I go Simba.
Couldn't get through though.
He can if he keeps trying.
So really hope he doesn't. Shit, I'm gonna have to do a lot of bullshit. Like, I'm definitely gonna have to lower all them stats just so I can get the intelligence up.
Yeah, that is stupid low.
Yeah.
Compared to the others, anyway.
Yeah. Careful.
It's fine, I just need to shut the door.
Yeah. Let's see. And the only sort of restraint thing I have is for defense. And there's nothing in his defense from training.
Brilliant.
So hopefully I get access to the other restraint chips soon. Although then again, I could probably use machine gun on for it as well, considering he does fuse with criminal. Living doll, dead person.
That's not freaky at all.
Oh. Detective Karemi, you have to help us. You have to help us, please. May, calm down, I'm sure she'll help us. Tell me, what's going on? What's wrong? Given that this is business from the occult club, I take it we've got another supernatural case in our hands? Yeah, no, probably. I don't think this has anything to do with the occult this time. Oh, then why all the big fuss? Well, there are apparently these dolls being sold on the internet that look just like me and May. I think those dolls are called Super Hyper Ultra Lookalikes or something like that.
I couldn't think of a better name.
Right, Jesus Christ. You must be referring to the Super Ultra True Puppets. I've heard rumors about them. Alright, tell me more.
Super special, awesome.
Hmm. These dolls, their faces, their bodies, everything from top to bottom looks just like us. They're so accurate, it's creepy. And to make matters worse, they're being sold real cheap. You'd think they could go for at least a little more money in the market. That's not really the problem here. You get that, right? But it still sucks. It makes me feel like they see me as some kind of cheap piece of junk.
Well, when you're a doll.
Don't you? I mean, I find it weird too that your doll costs several thousand yen more than mine. But wait, so you do care about the prices after all? I said it's not important. Anyway, these dolls that look just like us are being bought by otaku all over the place.
It's because they can't get a girlfriend, so they need to touch something else.
Yeah. And when I think about what those guys are probably doing with to them, it just really creeps me out. Oh boy. Hmm. This reminds me of another incident. I wonder if this is connected to them. What kind of incident? There's a really dicey looking service out there that's called the Perfect Girl Project. You can use it to get a living doll made in the image of your ideal girl and live the life you've always dreamed of. But the police have been hearing about how owners of these dolls are going missing. I was just discussing it with Detective Marayoshi. Super Ultra True puppets and living dolls made in the images of people's dream girls? I guess they sound like they could be related, but are you sure there's really a connection? Well, that's the tough part to prove. To make dolls that look so similar to how you two really are, it'd take having pretty specific data on your bodies. I imagine getting your hands on something like that isn't exactly easy. Actually, I have an idea how they might have managed to pull it off. There's an LDC machine in an arcade in Akihabara that I think might be suspicious. LDC? You don't mean Lustful Dream Chicks, do you? There's certainly not one for subtlety if that's the case. No, no, not that. I mean Living Doll Club. That's what LDC stands for. Right? It's a machine that scans all of your body and makes a 3D printed figure of it. Our data could have somehow leaked out of that, I guess. Hmm. I definitely can't deny the possibility. Then our next step is clear. We need to head straight to Akihabara and gather info on this living doll club machine. That'll be your job, Simon. As for me, I'll see if I can dig up anything else regarding the Perfect Girl project.
I'm sorry, but just like knowing all this information together, that machine should have been fucking ruined in the first place. Why the fuck did you scan your entire body?
Right.
You fucking dodgy ass fox.
Well, I will said these guys had some sense.
They're anime girls, of course they don't.
Unstable nerd.
Hey, it's me.
Hmm, true.
I'm an unstable nerd. Maybe not to whatever his extent is, but I am a unstable nerd.
You sure? I can tell from your body language you're frustrated and unhappy.
He looks like a pervert.
He really does. I know this is out of the blue, but I bet you're into beautiful women, aren't you?
Who isn't?
Depends on what people class as beautiful, though. That's the thing. I'll have you know that I sell top-notch dolls of only the prettiest girls. Maybe you've heard of them. They're called Super Ultra True Puppets. If you want, I can let you have one for cheap. Go ahead, check this one out for yourself. Oh god, they got me up here.
Oh, no.
Granted, this one's an ugly one that was made as an experiment, and hasn't sold well. But you understand how real my dolls are now, right? I think if Nokia was to hear that, she'd be punching the guy out until
Oh,
he was
yeah.
dead.
Definitely.
Well, if you're interested in having one of these for yourself now, I've got something even better. But it's a top secret service. Nobody can know. Let me ask you, how are you doing health-wise? Good.
Shit, thanks for asking.
Glad to hear. Really, even if you weren't 100% perfect, you'd probably still be fine. I bet you're bored with how your day-to-day life is going. Wouldn't you just love to throw it all away and spend it with the girl you dreams?
No.
Doesn't that just sound fantastic? No. Because with the Perfect Girl project, I can offer you exactly that.
You don't offer cosplayers. Fuck you. Legit, if someone asked me what my ideal person would be, and I had to pick specifics, I'd be like, cosplayer.
Mm. Oh,
But I, for some reason, have so many issues trying to find a cosplayer partner. Not that I really care, though.
I think it's just because some of them are just like complete dicks half the time in real life when they're not in their costumes.
True enough. Well, Wayne wasn't, so he's my friend.
Mm. And as I said earlier, he's old enough to be your dad. I don't think you'd want that.
No, I don't. But like, he's one of the good examples of people in cosplay.
Mm.
So.
I think for me, I'd go with another. I'd probably try and go with a gamer, so long as they're not competitive as fuck.
Well, depending, cosplayers can be nice, but again, can be gamers at the same time.
Mm. That's true.
So it's not like I'll lose out on a gamer, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Virgil.
Oh, hi, Virgil. The only way I recognise this.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it, everyone? I don't know where that came from.
I don't either. Alright, so we got our chest from this one. Now to actually go and finish the thing that's causing all this. Virgil in his, I guess, adult form.
Virgil in a spider form.
I take people's data, make dolls from it. Lots and lots of dolls. Dolls that steal souls. Then people become dolls. The dolls are lifelike. The people are deathlike. Huh? Oh, what are you? Any interference must be punished. Any interference must be punished.
He does look like a freak that would do that though.
He really does. Especially as his is like support skill does have like a 10% chance of just straight up killing you.
Yeah.
Which is not fun to deal with when you're trying to grind on Kowloon level 5.
That's surprised.
Did you just come out of the LDC machine?
Yes. Fuck you.
You're not with the cops or something, are you? Are you? I'm the cop's secret weapon, bitch!
So he knows what he's doing is illegal.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that was who I was hitting up. I must not be on top of things like I used to be. Nope, I've made a good amount of money as it is. Maybe it's time to call it good enough for now.
Wow.
Don't bother trying to come after me. If there's one thing I'm still good at, it's running away. See ya.
What an asshole.
Right? Jesus Christ. At the very least, we know these dolls' looks are derived from a real person. The doll's realism is then used to help sway potential candidates to join the project. But what is the perfect girl project even really about in the first place? I think Detective Karemi mentioned that people who are a part of it have been disappearing, right? Indeed, someone actually picked up some rather useful information about what's required of anybody who does join the project. What is it? Anybody who has their dream girl sent to their room can never leave it, ever. I'm sure I don't need to explain why that's probably a bad deal. Oh, what's this? Nice, a URL left at the scene of the crime. This might come in handy. Simon, I want you to go to that URL and check it out. Don't worry about going too deep inside. We don't know what you'll find in there. It's very possible we could be dealing with something extremely dark and sinister.
Fun.
That's a perfect way to, that's a perfect thing to be in this episode.
What, dark and sinister?
Yeah. We're talking as grim as the stuff you look at for fun in your club, maybe even more so. Whatever's on the other side is not going to be pretty by any means. I love how we do that while those two are just still there in the fucking office.
Mm.
Huh? Who are you? Samson? Man, this place sure is getting crowded now. Is this my room? Yeah, of course it is. What's this about it being inside Eden? Stop joking around. This is clearly the real world. How could I be in cyberspace?
I want to slap him.
Yeah. Who are all these girls around me? They're my dream girls. My dream girls are pure, pristine dolls.
So he's a player.
Seems like it.
Or just really into poly.
Probably really into poly, which is still not weird.
Would you give me poly and not cheat?
Yeah. As promised, in exchange for these dolls, I've stayed locked up inside my room. Life with these girls is the best. I couldn't be happier. They take care of everything I need.
They're just sitting there.
Yeah.
Or standing there, sorry.
Really, I don't see any reason to ever leave this place anyway. It's perfect here. This really is inside Eden? Cut it out already with that, man. Are you sure you're not the one who's actually dreaming right now?
How would he be dreaming if he's talking to you?
Right. Anybody who falls prey to it far it is unwittingly imprisoning themselves for life inside cyberspace, thinking they've never left the real world at all. That makes sense. It also makes sense if you think about the name of the company behind it, Jovaguma. Jovaguma is a mythical spider who appears as a beautiful woman to attract men to her waterfall. They plunge in for her and die at her hands. Oh, ho, ho. I knew if there was anyone here who'd know about this, it'd be you, mate. You really know your cool history. Okay, so I get all that, but why go to the trouble of locking victims up in a room and then imprisoning them in cyberspace?
Why not?
If somebody's stuck inside Eden thinking they're still in the real world and don't look out, then all that's left inside the locked rooms are living bodies, which could be used for any number of things. Like what? According to police investigations, the victims' bodies are carried off by a third party and taken overseas to foreign countries. Why would anyone do that? A lot of the applicants are young and healthy. There are who knows how many people around the globe who'd want such fresh bodies. It's honestly disgusting. And this is one of the reasons why I hate the human race, because if we were able to actually do this IRL, a lot of people would actually probably end up like this.
I'd end up be locked in a cyber world, but that's because I could change my skin to different things.
Yeah, but then your body would probably end up malnourished and at some point dead.
Yeah, I don't care. My body's probably already malnourished. It's not getting the full amount that it needs. Or at least not in the healthy doses.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting exercise. So,
Yeah, I don't get exercise either. That doesn't necessarily mean malnourishment though.
I could get to that point if I literally didn't do anything.
Mm.
Which sometimes I can eat for, I can not eat for 24 hours.
I'd really rather get that.
I did it before.
No, well, but still, I'd
I
really
do it by
rather.
accident though. I don't do it on purpose.
No.
Ah.
No.
Phone's being dodgy.
Detective Manayoshi says Arata's been seen in Shinjuku a lot. Let's move to Shinjuku again.
Yay, Agatha!
Pokemon just stay in the farm first for a little bit longer until you de-evolve and then we can get you into data. I'm not getting any messages on my phone, so I can just put one there for now.
Indeed.
Oh, try and get a bit comfy on the bed. It says, in my hand I am holding a very rare out-of-print edition of the comic Bakuman Delete. If you want to accept the challenge. Oh, it's the comic one. It's the quiz one. Oh. Right. It's the manga quest. Oh boy. A bit of a shame because this one doesn't really give me any followers in terms of like getting our Digimon on the board. Where the hell am I meant to meet him? Community area. Let's see if anything's around.
Why is it so cold?
I have no idea. So you're wrapped up in your blanket as well.
Remember, I have problems with my...
Yeah, it's usually good to do.
I'm either really hot or really cold. I'm hardly ever in the perfect temperature.
Okay, so it's the two of you who are doing the rare comic contest this time. Okay then, do your best.
Arata, you nerd.
Right, Jesus. So, I was telling you about the written terms from the suspicious guy, right? Well, that suspicious guy is a rare comic collector. He brings participants in with the promise of rare comics and then gets them to answer 5 questions he comes up with. All over even there are contest organizers, so-called game masters, who ask the question everyone has to answer. The way it works is that the first one to reach the rare comic collector will be presented with one of his best comics. You can't just buy a rare comic from the collector. Man, what I wouldn't do to get a rare comic. I'm literally salivating when I thought. We've gotta win. We need to get our hands on that rare comic. Okay, fine. Job duties. Okay, yeah. I can't be comfortable being away though. Last time I do this.
I love how nerdy Arata is.
It is quite refreshing, I'm not gonna lie. But normally he just gives off the
I'm an asshole.
yeah. This is what I get for accepting your case. Boy. You also a participant in the contest, right? Okay, so answer the following question. In which frame of which volume of the comics is did the main character's rival Ichinusuke Ginda first appear? The answer is volume 43, frame 2, right? It's the scene where General Asimov brings him to the classroom. I don't tell you fucking nerd.
Nerds aren't that hard.
No, they're not, but Christ almighty, I think he's literally just brought us along here just for the sake of showing off a lot of it.
Yes. And I don't see a problem with that.
Of course
I'm a sim.
I know.
Yes. To be fair, I would cosplay Arata.
There's probably already someone that does.
Yeah, there is.
Mm.
His outfit just looks comfy.
Question in Battle and Delete. What is the name of the pet rabbit that belongs to Rodrigo? The main character's Japanese Brazilian next door neighbor. Look at those answers we can give.
That's so stupid.
Yeah. The dog was called John, the cat was called Polish,
Yeah.
and the monkey was called Ekaterina. Ekaterina? Something like Is it Pyongyang? Excuse me.
As you can see, there's not only arata, but there's Nokia.
Yeah, I don't know how there are Nokia ones. Although then again, if they make her a lot more likable than she is in the fucking game, and props to them. You made it here, of course it would be you, Arata. So, shall we get to the final question? The main character in Bakuman Delete, Shiokyo Haku, went to a school by the name of... That's an easy one. It's called Saint Therese Private High School, right? However, I'm afraid I need the exact name and address of the school. And of course, gets us to go investigate to see what it is. Unless he stands there trying to think of what it is.
Hey, look, protagonist cosplay.
Yeah. Huh? So anyway, it's high school's address. Who the hell are you and why are you asking me this out of the blue? No, that's an easy one. St. Mary's High School is at Kingston 5 to 8. You don't give him the reason as to why you're asking. Oh, God.
There's an Eden bot cosplay.
I hate that so much. I fucking hated the I fucking hated the name of it.
Yeah, well, it exists. Okay.
No, I don't want to suck it. Thank you very much.
All I said is suck it. I didn't tell you what exactly you have to suck. You could suck a lollipop for all I care.
A lot of people will take that the wrong way.
I mean a literal lollipop.
Find the Eden Theory. Firstly, let's have a look around here, make sure I don't miss out on anything. Just in case. Let's go Saitama Meadow.
Yay! I don't know. I wanted to see if I could change my volume.
Fair enough. I just realised I wasn't eating that one to see what the fuck Victorio Cheetah is.
Victoria Otsida!
I don't know what made the creators of the game decide to make him a thing, but
Why not?
I mean, yeah. Here are my choices. And I'm obviously going to go with the obvious one here.
Aww.
Arata, you are such a nerd.
Yes, it is true, but it's cute. I like it when people show their interest. Because it means they're not being fake.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of people that try to like pretend they're into something when really they're not.
Or pretend they're not into something.